Welcome to today's video. I'm Andreas Sanuja and I love Mesh. In today's video I will show you how to make objects interactable. As an example, we will take some assets and recreate a chess game. We start in the Unity Asset Store where we select a free package, but pay attention to the license. Click Add to my assets and accept. Then have Unity opened in the background and click Open in Unity. You find yourself in the Unity Package Manager, where everything is set up for importing the package. In the next part, I reorganize my project structure. This is key to work with large-scale projects and keep everything tidy and easy to work with. I move all materials, textures and prefabs out of the plugin folder into the project folder and organize them in subfolders. This is optional, but already at the size of the sample project, you get some benefits from a better project structure, which you see in the next chapters. At the end, it's also a bit due to preferences, so I just fast forward through the process. In Mesh, we're going to use the universal render pipeline, so we have to convert our default materials. We can now already benefit from our project structure by selecting all materials at once. Then we can click Edit, Rendering, Materials, and finally convert built-in to URP materials. You can confirm the effect by looking at the spherical material preview. In the next part, we instantiate all prefabs to our scene and tidy up the scene hierarchy similar to the project structure. This is again a little bit due to preferences. I choose to take the example scene of the plugin and just reorganize everything and copy it to my scene. Let me just fast forward a bit through the rearrangement of the objects. One interesting thing for the asset packs are the rooks and the knights, because they have an issue here in the scene. Actually, the author instantiated the model directly, as you can see by the small icon, instead of the prefab, so we're gonna fix that quickly. One small tip: if you move objects in Unity and hold down Control, they kind of snap to a grid, so it's easier to move them directly in the scene. This is now a bit tedious. I did it for white and I will do it the same for the black pieces and fast forward again for you. Now we come to the most interesting part probably. We make all our chess pieces interactable. We now also benefit from the previous tidying up. First, select all prefabs with Control except the board. Then add a mesh interactable setup component as well as a rigid body and a mesh collider to all of the prefabs. For the mesh collider, we choose to make our collision meshes convex, which will improve our performance and physics stability. For the mesh interactable setup component, multi-object modification is not possible. So we modify one component and make it manipulatable, and then we copy this change to all other prefabs. Now we can finally try everything out, but first let me fix scene. So I move the whole chessboard, as well as rescale our ground plane and move it a little bit in the Y-axis to prevent it from clipping with the chessboard. Now we can press play and can preview our experience. Like in a real board game experience, the rules are up to you. You can follow the rules, you can cheat them, and you can also throw around the pieces if you're frustrated. Everything seems to work like expected. And I think that this could already be a quite funny gamification component to a more serious environment. And this is all possible without much effort or actual coding due to the simplicity of Microsoft Mesh. Our next step will be one more smaller improvement to the environment, and then finally publish this environment to Microsoft Mesh to see it in the Mesh client and experience it on multiple devices. Stay tuned for this next tutorial video. I'm Andreas Sanuya from HoloLux and I love Mesh. See you soon. Bye.